Hi, I'm Darryn Farrugia and welcome. So this is the June update of my single stroke roll resolution that I started back on the 1st of January this year. And for those who haven't been following, basically what it is on the 1st of January, my New Year's resolution was to be able to play a single stroke roll at 200 beats per minute for 1 minute by the 1st of January 2021. And every month I've uploaded an update as to where I am, and I've talked about my practice routine and how I've gone about developing this, what I'm practicing, what changes I'm making to that practice routine, etc. So we're halfway into the year now, and well, let me speak honestly about where I think things are at. In the last two updates, so the May update and the April update, I spoke about tension and how I felt that I was probably practicing a little too much or practicing too hard, and therefore increasing the amount of sort of residual tension in my muscles, particularly in my left hand, that was limiting my ability to get faster. So I spoke about this in the perhaps in the May update, where I mentioned that my concern was really about eliminating tension. So in this update, I'm here to tell you that nothing else has actually changed. I'm still very conscious of the amount of tension that will occur if I practice something for too long or too fast, etc. So I'm really just trying to stay within that tension threshold. So given that I've got 6 months to go, I'm really prepared and very patient to allow myself to kind of plateau for a little while. Some of my tempos have gone up, so what you heard me play at the start of this video was my 4-note grouping in the molar exercise that I discussed in the previous video. In the previous video I was playing that at 170, today I was playing that at 182, and like I said, I'm happy to sit at this tempo because I'm not really that good at it, to be really honest with you. Some days it feels okay, as with some of the other exercises that I'm doing, but I'm still aiming for a level of consistency with that, and I would say the same thing with the finger control exercise too. Sometimes the finger control exercise feels good, other days it feels a bit lumpy and uneven. Consistency is the key, so I'm really prepared to just plateau on the tempos that I'm at, and from this point for the next 6 months is just increase my tempos very gradually, maybe 1 or 2 notches every 1 or 2 weeks. I'm patient from this point on, and I don't want to blow it. Do I think I'm going to get there by the 1st of January 2021? To be honest with you, I'm not really sure. I mean, I hope to, and I've made good progress so far, but who knows if I will get there. But one thing that I will say, in all honesty, is just this sort of practice, especially the dead surface practice, has really increased my stamina on the drum set. I really feel like I've got a lot more endurance in my chops when I'm playing around the drums, or I'm playing anything sort of fast or playing things for a long time. So there's always a benefit from doing this type of practice, even if it's not necessarily going to benefit my single stroke roll or benefit my goal for the start of the new year. But I'm getting a lot out of it. I'm learning a lot about my hands and what they're capable of and what they're not capable of. I think I said the same thing in the previous video. So let me just go through what my routine is at this stage. And I think from this point on, I think I've actually settled on a routine. I may add other things or take things away or replace certain exercises with similar types of exercises, but at this point I'm quite happy with the way it's all going. So here's my routine. So the first thing I do is my big singles warm-up. So this is a single stroke roll played at 110 beats per minute for 4 minutes using big strokes, full strokes. If you want to see what that is, I'll leave a link to a video that I made sometime last year talking about the big singles warm-up. The second thing that I do is I play single stroke rolls on the dead surface, otherwise known as the contraption. Let me get that for you. This is the contraption, otherwise known as Peter Blick's contraption. It's basically a folded towel with an old drum head sitting on top of it. Just chuck that on the snare drum and I play on this surface. That surface offers me no rebound whatsoever, so I really do have to rely on my wrists to pick the stick up. I play that, at the moment, I'm playing that at 144 beats per minute for 5 minutes, then 146 beats per minute for 5 minutes, and then again 148 beats per minute for another 5 minutes. So that's 15 minutes in total of playing on the dead surface. The next thing I do is play on the pad, and what I play is the Jojo Mayer exercise that I talked about in the May update of the single stroke roll resolution. Again, I'll leave a link to that below. I'm playing that at 84 beats per minute, and then I've been going to 88 beats per minute, and then 92 beats per minute. I'm not getting the full 100 counts at 92 beats per minute, but today what I did was I just started at 88 beats per minute for the full 100 counts, and then I actually did 92 beats per minute for the full 100 counts also. So that's slowly getting faster, and my hands are now learning to react to the rebound of the practice pad. Then what I do after that is play my finger control exercise. I do the shortened version of that, which I explained in last week's video. If you want to get a copy of that finger control exercise, head over to my website and to the shop. I'll leave a link to that below. There's a lot of links below today. So I play that finger control exercise at 192 beats per minute. Again, that's just one of those things that's a little inconsistent from day to day. Some days it feels great, other days it just feels a little sluggish. Then the last exercises I play are the molar exercises that I discussed in last month's update. That's the May update. So I'm pretty settled on this routine. So from this point on, every month, hopefully there will be, slight increases to the tempo, to the point where by the 1st of January, we've hit that 200. But hey, if it doesn't happen, that's fine too. I've given it a red hot go. Remember that this is a work in progress. So what you're witnessing here is me just, revealing everything to you in the hope that I can actually achieve a particular goal. And then by the end of all of this, there are 12 or 13 videos on my journey. And the other thing I should say is some of you had joined this journey with me, so I'm interested to know if you're still on the journey, if you're doing this with me, and if you are, I'd be really keen to hear how that's going. That's it for this video. I hope you had a great week. I hope you're all doing well, whichever part of the world you're in. It's a pretty crazy time right now. I don't know what to make of it. Humanity, I really don't understand. Anyway, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, subscribe. And thank you so much. How could I have left this off? I hit 1,000 subscribers last week, so thank you so much for that. It really means so much. Your support means a lot to me. I was hoping to get 1,000 subscribers by the first year of Darryn's Drum Room, and I just scraped it in within a year, so thank you so much. I really value and appreciate your support. Feel free to share the video, and until next week, have a great week, happy practicing, and bye. Oh, this is very nice.